having KET or PET is also a valuable qualification for entry into secondary school. The difference is that the young learner tests are aimed at younger children. It's more appropriate for older children to take KET and PET. So I would say primary 5, primary 6 children, it's appropriate for them to take the KET test. Younger children would find it difficult because of the need to manipulate the language. It deals with much more complex ideas than the young learner test. Yes, it's perfectly okay if your child hasn't taken the young learners tests to start off with KET. I would say, though, I would encourage parents to introduce their children to tests by taking the young learners tests, though, because this is a gentle introduction that's more appropriate for children, so they get used to the idea of being tested in English and in all the 4 skills in English. But certainly, if they haven't taken the young learners tests, then they can go straight into taking. The number of words or the vocabulary that they need to know is pretty similar between the top level of young learners, that's flyers, and KET. But as I said before, the complexity of the language, of how the language is used, is much greater at KET level. As you move further up, there's more of a need to be able to express opinions and to infer from the information that's available. Yeah, as you go up through the levels, there's a greater requirement to do that. There may be some recognition of ideas in flyers, but it's much more complex at KET level. There are 2 key skills I think quite important to be able to develop. One is the ability to predict, especially for listening. You get some time to read the listening questions, to look at the questions, and as the learners are doing that, the candidates are doing that, they need to be able to think about what they are likely to hear, so that they can pick the right answer. So predicting what they're likely to hear is quite important. Another important skill is to be able to paraphrase and to recognise paraphrases. I would say that they're 2 pretty important skills at KET and PET.